Welcome and thanks for joining us for this edition of Scope. Secretary for the Department of Health, Dr. Osborne Liko, has alerted all provincial hospitals, including all pharmaceutical importers, wholesalers and distributors, of the use of a particular brand of anesthetic drug called propofol injection IP 10 milligrams per milliliter vial. The particular drug was manufactured in India. This is the drug that had fatal effects on the lives of 7 patients after undergoing surgery at the Port Moresby General Hospital on August 12th. Late 14-year-old Rex Manzing was one of the fatalities.
The propofol injection is a brand of the anesthetic drug that is being questioned over the fatal effects on the lives of 7 patients on 12th of August after undergoing surgery at the Port Moresby General Hospital. This newsroom understands that from these 7 patients, 4 of them died, including late 14-year-old Rex Manzing. We brought to you the story of late Rex Manzing 2 weeks ago, where his parents demanded for answers for the unexplained death of their son after undergoing a minor surgery to his left eye. The hospital took more than a week to release his death certificate. According to Rex's mother, Mary, Rex was diagnosed with a corneal disease which required eye surgery.
As he was growing up, the teen was growing. At certain times he would say, "Mommy, it's very irritating." So we made an appointment with the eye doctors, and his dad takes him out for review and everything, about probably in a month, about 6 times, because there were no bed, and because of COVID cases we were sent there. So it happened the test there. They found 2 beds.
Only 2 beds were available.
So they booked him.
An energetic Rex went into the operating theatre on Thursday, 12th of August at 12:15 p.m., but was pushed out fighting for his life.
So after the operation was around 2 o'clock, and then 4 or 5 he was lying down
On the bed, no.
So around 7 o'clock, that's the time he was struggling for his life until 5 o'clock. He was pronounced dead 5 o'clock. He couldn't. All he could say was "Mom," that's all. And then they told me he's under a lot of drugs, so let him sleep, to sleep it out, and then when he comes back, he'll be okay. So I said, "Okay, you have to rest, my son, rest. You'll be all right." Because they assured me that he'll be okay. So all he did was, he was just moaning.
The concerning part is during the time he was suffering from his fits, he was fitting and all this, like there was no doctors there to attend to him. Only the nurse at the nurse station. There was no doctors until late in the evening.
Probably around
probably was gone
1,
already.
2 o'clock, probably was gone already, and the
The
doctors
head of the
came.
ICU came down and he saw him, told the nurse to clear the airwaves, and they pushed him to ICU. By then he was already, he left us already.
So probably the nurse knew that he couldn't make it.
It went to a stage where they didn't know what else they could do now. Because only both of us were just sponging him, washing him. When you turn around and look at the nurse station, you could just see them sitting down and looking at us. What else can they do?
And they were all met with the doctors, and they
The
kept.
doctors never came.
So one of the nurses came and told us, I rang the CEO of the hospital. And so after she rang the CEO, probably after half an hour or 45 minutes, the doctor and anesthetic came. The anesthetic and the doctor, they said that he's gonna be fine. He's okay. Just let him rest. He's under the drugs, so when he wakes up, he'll be okay. The operation is successful. So they pushed him. I walked with him and we went to his bed again. And then that's when we went to his bed, that's when he woke up and he was in a shock and he started punching the nurses and he couldn't remember who I was. So I said, Rexy. And I was trying to hug him and he pushed me away and I said, Rexy, mommy. And he just said, Mom. And I hugged him and said, Rexy, you have to sleep. Sleep, and when you come back to your senses, we'll go home. The operation is done already. And then he looked at me, but I could see that. And I texted his dad and I said, he's like he lost his memory. And I told my big brother his namesake and he said, no, that's okay, he's under anesthetic, so that's how they do, after when you come back, he'll come back to his senses and he'll be okay. But I was worried there was something wrong because he was okay. We went in and I said, from the experience from his two big brothers went in, they had major operations and they didn't act that way. They just woke up, they felt pain and then went off to sleep. But as for Rexy, he was kind of like struggling and fighting for his life and he was in a shock. So when he went off to sleep, that's when he started. After 2 hours, and his dad realized that there was something because of the way he was breathing. That was very fast.
Rex and his mother posted pictures on social media pre-surgery. He appeared to be smiling before he walked away with a surgery staff, never knowing that when he came out, he would leave his family tragically. Rex's mother saw he was not doing well after the surgery.
I suspected that because after the anesthetic and the doctor said that his lung has collapsed during the operation, the process of operation, he opened his eye. That's what the anesthetic. Oh, we were doing the operation and then in the process of doing the operation, he opened his eye and he was shocked and his lung collapsed. And I said, no. You probably didn't dose him well to go off to sleep. And oh no, and this is what she said, oh no. His body rejected one of the medicine. There were 2 medicines we gave. And I said, no, my son is very healthy. So I think this is the cause of it and he's not feeling well. No, he's okay. And they started calling his name and he responded when they said Rexy. And they said, see, he's okay, he's at least responding. Rexy, your mom is here. And I said, Rexy, mommy here. And he said, Mom. And that was all he could say, yeah, Mom, and that's all. And I said, something is very wrong with him. That's why I told Anaesthetic, I sent my son inside, he was well. And then you push him dead like this. So I called her father up and I said, something is very wrong. It's not right. You should come and see this boy.
Rex's father revealed that it was not just Rex who lost his life. 4 others who also went into surgery that day died.
Because there was not only him, the other 3 too. So because on test day they went in, came out test night, all 4 of them didn't make it out alive. On Friday they had to shut down the theater and pharmacy that supplied the drug to the theater. At least there should be some checks and balances before conducting any major operation or minor operation. Because what happened here is a clear indication that even if you're well and you go into the theater, you can still suffer the same fate. So what does that guarantee all the patients there at the hospital, their lives? In fact, there's something wrong in there that caused all these things. At least a life could have been saved.
In order to assist the grieving parents and relatives to deal with the untimely loss of their loved ones and to provide some comfort and closure. Dr. Molumi said that doctors, nurses and frontline health workers swore an oath to save lives and do everything within their capacity to ensure that patients are safe. On Tuesday, 24th of August, the Health Secretary requested for an immediate identification and isolation of this batch of drugs from the entire procurement supply chain in both private and public hospitals. According to the circular, the anaesthetic drug in question was manufactured in India. The manufacturer is Cooper Pharma Limited. The Department of Health is still investigating and is adamant on making public its findings.
When we come back, an exclusive on a team of experts doing wonders to literally have you riding in style. Exclusive Creations Customs adds a bit of sugar and spice to your ride. Welcome back. Located in Hohola, Town Street in NCD, you will find a yard hard at work bringing to life customized creations that one would normally hear, let alone dream about, on shows aired from international stages. Exclusive Creations Customs is a chop shop with that added sugar and spice for almost any motor vehicle.
Lionel Howder, who is the owner and founder of EC Customs, has had a truckload of requests in pimping up rides here on our very own shores. His team are 100% Papua New Guinean and making waves since its establishment.
EC Customs started as basically my hobby, and it grew into an actual business. So people started liking what I was doing. I had people basically saying, I'd pay you to do something like that. And light bulb moment. 5 years later, EC Customs is actually a brand name now, and it's doing okay, I guess. My staff comprises of, I've got 3 boys, 1 girl. She just recently joined. She's been doing very well. She's definitely showing the boys up on how to do stuff. So it's good. It's good to have a female on board, and she sort of brings balance to the team.
EC Customs specialize in personalizing your car, from sound system installations, bull bar, rear bar, side step bar work, checker plating, custom tray work, and more. Anything metal, this brilliant team can do it.
Land cruisers, patrols, small cars, big cars, trucks. Even we've done work that has nothing to do with vehicles, building dog cages, building smokers, building pig roasters. If it's got to do with metal, we'll do it.
From bolt-on kit fabrications, 4-inch stainless snorkels coated in a smashing glossy black, to building a one-of-a-kind Y61 space cab, the fellas at EC Customs cease to amaze, and their customers just love the creative process.
Everything's been positive, which is a good thing. I guess we're on the right track. We're doing the right thing, and it's appealing to everyone. So that's good.
A team of reliable and experienced hands. Any job from mechanical, auto electrical to body panel works and full body spray painting can be done at greater customer satisfaction. Highly recommended for that extra feature or motor vehicle capability. They have been recognized by Newford and 4-Wheel Drive for the wonderful work they have done, and they continue to inspire brand new ideas that are mind-blowing in their comment sections.
That was next level. That really gives you that motivation to keep on going. I enjoyed it. It was something different. It was mind-blowing, These are the people that you sort of follow when you're younger, and now they're following you, and it's really good.
Despite common setbacks like blackouts and water cuts, nothing dampens their determination to get their jobs done as they rolled out customized brilliance from our very own PNG brothers. The demand is high, and motor vehicle enthusiasts and fans have known them passionately as EC delivering the finer goods. Just so you know, they have a girl working and she's doing great.
There's a lot of equipment that we sort of can't get here, so we have to work around and make do with what we have. But that's all part of the job, and it makes you work a bit harder and gives you that I don't know how to say it. Gives you the edge. Makes you think outside the box.
Lionel and his crew have hit dirt roads testing out their finished products on the custom jobs done, and as always, the end result does not disappoint. This month, EC Customs have set themselves up with a new project, working on building up an 84 Ford Courier and mesh it with their previous job on an 85 Falcon. The vision is a Falcon chassis with a Ford Courier body and tray. Already sounds too good to be true, as the guys and their one and only lady on crew, who definitely shows the boys up with her ever-growing skills, put their fabrication and bodywork talents to the test for their biggest project yet.
Biggest project right now and so far would have to be the Ford Courier / Ford Falcon that we're building. So this is basically a ground up rebuild, from basically doing parts of a car with building a whole car now. So everything, you name it, making the steering work, making the brakes, the accelerator, the clutch work, the whole lot, building a chassis for it. It's all custom, so 100% custom, 100% PG made. So
Lionel and his team have left a mark on whatever make and model they have been challenged with, and as an added trophy, you will see the EC brand sticker almost everywhere. So the advice is simple: come see the guys at EC Customs, tell them your plans to pimping your ride, and if the shoe fits, you got yourself a dream car to wait for on the other side of a game plan. Even that comes with one simple but helpful tip: give your vehicle a check each morning, and as the pros say,
always check your vehicle every morning. That's the main thing. 5 minutes every morning is all it takes, and that'll save you down the track, hopefully.
After the break, BMT makes it big in catering. Bogle and Brasti Kaupa persevere with a simple baking business to opening a cafe in Ley City. Bogle Kaupa runs a successful catering firm in Ley City. Despite not making it past grade 6, she is living a dream that came true through sheer determination, hard work, and commitment.
BMT stands for Blue Mountain Trading, and the Kaupas come from the Blue Mountains of the Sinasina-Yongomul district of Simbu province. Bogle Kaupa and her husband Brasti have lived in Ley for over 30 years. 12 years ago, Bogle was just a housewife at Kamkumung, running the house and looking after their children while her husband went to work. In the mornings, Bogle would make buns for breakfast as well as pack some for her children's lunch.
So making this table, I like all neighbors are looking all picking me, keke ban go come, wala sleep, I'm like making banya people buy me, so now I'm working the house now. Like I said, but then we'll continue our skill of buying, so we're making extra now on buying legally.
Bogle started off with a kilogram of flour, but word soon spread, so she increased production to 2 kilograms, then to 5. Bogle soon had to ask her husband to get her a drum oven when she started baking 10 kilograms of buns every morning. From there, the family moved to a more spacious location where they got another drum oven, and Bogle started baking with 50 kg flour.
So I took the drum oven and plus I go broken firewood low. Making beats there. Then after finish work, I come and say, go loading firewood lab. I'm making this lab. Used to one plug plants. Okay, I'm needing one plant. Mix goes pantsing go nan.
Realizing that she needed additional support for an already growing business, Bogle visited the National Development Bank. With NDB's support, the family built a mini bakery and would deliver their baked goods using their bus. However, they suffered a massive setback in 2015 when their bus was damaged. Needing more manpower, Bogle challenged her husband to step out of his comfort zone and do something for himself. Brasti resigned from his job and started working with his wife. While she slowed down on the baking front, her catering service picked up speed when she was contracted by 3 corporate clients to cater at their on-site kitchens. Bogle was soon able to open her BMT Café in February this year at Ley's 3rd Street, where her focus was on quality and affordable food. Operating in the heart of the city has its challenges, but the BMT family are more than capable of handling them, saying discipline and God's grace played a major role in their success. Bogle dropped out in 1988, stayed home for a year, then went to the Rabiamul Vocational Center in Mount Hagen, where she learned how to bake and cook. She said, if you want something, you take the first step and God will do the rest. BMT has 24 employees working at the cafe and their corporate clients' kitchens. They also take in students from technical and vocational schools for on-the-job training. Bogle attributes her success to an ever-supportive husband. Brusty left his paid job at the end of 2013 to support the family business, saying there was potential to grow it.
Been some challenges along the way, but we put it behind. So far, we'll come away another year today and stuff here.
Brusty stressed on the need for Papua New Guineans to take over the reserved businesses instead of letting foreigners feed them cheap, unhealthy food at unhygienic kai bars.
They're taking that opportunity away from us. So, well, as Papua New Guinea, let's try to do something. And like this place was first run by an Indian. Okay, you come in and it doesn't look like a place where you want to come and die. So when the opportunity was available, we took it and we sent this place. We want to raise the standard. That we as Papua New Guinea, we can do something better for ourselves. Raise our standard, feel good, be as good as them. Okay? Instead of talk to call them bossman. Well, no, we be our bossman and bossman. So we turn this place around. And while we were still working, they came in, the Indians came in, Chinese came in. Hi, who's running this place? Mila looking bossman. Well, Mr. No, Mila looking bossman. Well, I'm here. Now, Mila looking bossman this place, They didn't believe that we are doing this. They think somebody else doing it, we're working for them. Okay, so, let's be proud of our country and try to do small things in the right way and raise the standard so that you people can come and sit down in one place and dinner, lunch or breakfast and enjoy the atmosphere here. So yeah, and so I want us not to look down on ourselves.
That ends another edition of Scope. A kind reminder to apply simple measures to prevent the transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water, cough or sneeze into your elbow, and exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance.